main engine. And we have liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Delta IV Heavy rocket.
Mach 1, execute, and then indication of spacecraft separation.
Good afternoon, I'm Caroline Kirk, a systems engineer at ULA, and your host for today's Delta IV Heavy NROL 91 launch for the National Reconnaissance Office. I'm joining you here from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. This is Delta Mission Control at T-minus 4 minutes and holding. We remain in the planned hold as launch preparations continue. In a few moments, launch conductor Scott Barney will poll the launch team for the final go to pick up the count. 27 engineers and managers are polled for system status and readiness to proceed. This is the final status check before launch for all Delta vehicle systems, ground systems, the spacecraft, and the U.S. Space Force Western Range. The vehicle system readiness poll includes electrical systems, hydraulics, pneumatics, propulsion systems, flight control, and propellants. Let's listen in as Scott Barney performs the final polling of the launch team.
Status check to proceed with terminal count. First stage systems, propulsion. Go. Hydraulics.
Go.
Locks.
Go.
LH2.
Go.
Second stage systems, locks.
Go.
LH2.
Go.
Electrical systems, airborne.
Go.
Ground.
Go.
Facility.
Go.
RFFTS.
Go.
Flight control.
Go.
COM.
Go.
GC cube.
Go.
Operation support.
Go.
Pneumatics.
Go.
Umbilicals.
Go.
HAZGAS.
Go.
ECS.
Go.
Red line monitor.
Go.
Quality.
Go.
Ops safety manager.
Go.
ULA safety officer.
Go.
Vehicle system engineer.
Go.
Anomaly chief.
Go.
Range coordinator.
Clear to proceed.
Launch director.
Launch vehicle is ready to launch.
Mission director.
You have permission to launch.
Proceeding with the count.
Polling is complete. The ULA launch team and the NRO mission director are go for launch.
30.
Status check.
Go Delta.
Go NROL 91.
Rough ignition. 10.
Sister start.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We have ignition. 2, 1.
Liftoff.
And liftoff of the last West Coast United Launch Alliance Delta IV Heavy rocket carrying NROL 91 for the National Reconnaissance Office.
Vehicle has now begun the pitchover maneuver. All three RS-68 engines look good at this time. Core booster is now throttling down to the partial thrust level. And that core booster has now
hearing the
reached
voice
the
of
desired
Rob
partial
Kesselman
thrust
providing launch vehicle ascent data.
level. Parameters continue to look good. Vehicle is now 3 miles in altitude, 5 miles downrange distance, traveling at a velocity of 1,000 miles per hour. Engine parameters continue to look good at this time. Vehicle is now passing through max Q, maximum dynamic pressure. Mach 1, Delta IV is now supersonic. Port, starboard, and center RS-68 engine parameters are within the expected operating parameters right now. The second stage reaction control system pressurization valve has opened. Delta 4 now 130 seconds into flight, flying at an altitude of 19 miles, downrange distance of 14 miles. Delta 4 has gone closed loop guidance. Vehicle body rates are as expected. Three minutes remaining in the booster phase of flight. Delta 4 rocket weighs now just 1/2 of what it did at launch, burning propellant at a rate of almost 5,000 pounds per second. 1 minute until port and starboard booster engine cutoff. And all three RS-68 engines are showing good performance at this time. Vehicle body rates are near zero. 30 seconds remaining now until the port and starboard booster engines cut off. And 2 minutes remain in the booster phase of flight. 2 minutes remaining until we go. Strap-on boosters are now throttling down to the partial thrust level. Engine response looks good. Had strap-on booster cutoff and strap-on separation. The center core RS-68A is now throttling back up to the high power level. The upper stage lock system has begun the boost phase chill down sequence to begin thermal conditioning of the RL-10 engine. 1 minute remaining in the booster phase of flight. And now the upper stage fuel system has begun the boost phase chill down sequence. Core engine chamber pressure continues to look good at this time. Core booster is now throttling down in preparation for BECO. And we have BECO booster engine cutoff. Have stage separation, successful separation of the first and second stages. We're seeing the nozzle deployment begin on the upper stage engine. We have ignition on CSS.
This is Delta Mission Control at T+6 minutes and 30 seconds. We just heard flight commentator Rob Kesselman confirm the successful completion of the early phase of today's flight, and all systems continue to operate nominally. At this time, we'll end our live coverage. For more information about the Delta 4 Heavy rocket, please visit ulalaunch.com or join the conversation on Facebook and Twitter. I'm Caroline Kirk. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. And before we leave you, let's take another look at the final West Coast Delta 4 Heavy launch.
Drop the ignition. 10.
Piston start.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We have ignition. 2, 1,
Liftoff.
and liftoff of the last West Coast United Launch Alliance Delta IV Heavy rocket carrying NROL 91 for the National Reconnaissance Office.
Vehicle has now begun the pitchover maneuver. All three RS-68 engines look good at this time.